Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Tales from the Basement. I am Artie.
And I'm Prospect over here doing the hustle, you know.
We are doing the hustle, man. We need to do the hustle. Today is Saturday, November 12th. And we are doing the hustle.
Donald Trump, President-elect, if you didn't know.
President-elect, if you did not know.
Do the hustle, people.
Do the hustle.
About to get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started for another edition.
Tales from the Basement. How was your week?
It was okay. It was exciting. Stood up all night watching the debate, and I gotta say, I was pretty fucking upset about that whole thing about Hillary sending out, that guy to tell everybody to go home and it's not over and we'll wait till tomorrow. That shit was fucking it was like a buzzkill.
It's over. Donald Trump won. I mean, he won in Donald Trump fashion. You can say what you want about him, but he did what the fuck he said he was going to do.
Say what you want to say about the guy. Listen, you know how he got this president-elect thing? You know how he got people to vote for him? I'm going to tell you how right now. I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to break it down for you right now. He discriminated against Latinos and blacks.
They still voted for him.
Still voted. He said some shit about that guy. What's his name? Cruz. He's like one of these famous councilmen.
Said his wife was ugly.
He said his wife was ugly.
Still
and Donald Trump, he touches pussy anytime he gets a chance.
Yeah, and you know what? Ted Cruz's wife was fucking ugly.
Ted Cruz.
Donald Trump's wife is not bad looking, man. She's pretty fucking hot.
She really isn't. And then on top of that, he made all of the females, basically half of the world, feel like he was going to come to your house and start filling on your pussy. That's how Donald Trump won his presidential election.
So let's give it up for Donald Trump.
And we're through. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, just give the man a chance.
Listen, I'm fucking scared, man. There's a lot of things Donald Trump can do to fucking blow up the whole world, man. I wouldn't trust Donald Trump with my titty bar. I would call it Trump's, but I would let somebody else run it. Because he's a fucking...
Yeah, but I would have him come to the titty bar. I think having him stop by the titty bar
is going to bring people to the titty bar.
Exactly.
It would be like
promotion.
Pussy Touch Tuesdays.
We're going to make America great again. That's what I would have him say while he's walking through. I mean, honestly, President-elect Trump walking through your titty bar. Come on now.
Yeah.
How more famous can it get with President Trump walking through your titty bar?
Fingering Fridays, molesting Mondays.
You gotta name a day after him. They gotta be a day after him.
We call it Trump Tuesday.
Ooh, Trump Tuesday. I like that. Trump Tuesday sound good.
Yeah, and you can have Trump steaks.
And we can have like buffalo wings that day, 25 cents each. But you gotta order like a minimum.
And they all look like him?
Every single one of them. Not one single one that you pick up does not look like Trump. We guarantee that. In another world, if we had an actual restaurant, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really trust them, but right now, I guess us as the American people, we have no choice.
We really don't.
Yeah, we don't have a choice, and unless he does something really crazy that'll get him impeached and removed, or he has to resign, I don't see any other way out of this for the next 4 years.
Not gonna happen. Yeah, we're stuck with him.
Yeah, he's stuck. 4 years of Trump, I guess. Everybody's getting hired and fired.
Let's make America great again. I mean, listen, honestly, folks, and you know what else is bothering me? I'll tell you right now. I was watching CNN, and what the fuck is wrong with America going downtown and protesting against your president-elect? Never in the history of presidency, did we see something like that going on? Like, how you gonna go down and start protesting like that? Remember when Obama tried to come into office? And everybody was like, oh my God, it's African American and this, that, and third. I mean, you was and I was.
I voted for him, but I wasn't out there in the streets.
There were millions of people around the world that felt a certain way against Obama. Yeah. But they weren't out there protesting like they doing with Trump.
Yeah.
They're making him seem like he the Antichrist.
And you know what? All you people out there protesting, remember this. When you riot and when you destroy things and when you burn down stuff, and that costs the city money.
Insurance pays for everything.
All those cops coming, that costs the city money. All those ambulance, all that shutting down the streets, that costs the city money. So remember, you are protesting, but you are also fucking pestering the government, and you're be cautious.
And remember, who's paying these cops? You guys, the taxpayers. So stop giving them overtime and stop giving them hours for some fucking protest that you guys feel like you have a problem with. Like, listen, I literally watched CNN, and one of these fucking guys comes on the news. He's like, oh, yeah, this is not my president. We didn't elect this president. Like, excuse me.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. I mean, look, numbers don't lie. Even the polls showed it. Even they lied. Look, even they lied about, you know, Hillary Clinton being the head of the polls against Donald Trump. When we all knew, when that map was up there on the screen, that whole fucking map was red.
Yeah, but Hillary got more votes.
Listen, I don't give a fuck how many votes she got. That map was red. Trump turned blue states red. He did it where everybody thought he wasn't going to do it. He had a path. All I'm saying is, I didn't vote for the guy. Not that I really like the guy. I wouldn't have him running my titty bar. Remember that. I would have him pass him through as a promotional shit. You know, just because it's good publicity. But at the same time, give the man a chance.
Yeah, give him a... I mean, you got no fucking choice to give him a chance.
Yeah, I mean...
Hopefully he doesn't blow up the whole world psycho. Pussy touching, he could keep that.
Listen, that's coming. You gotta understand, America. You might be out there liable to get pussy touched. I mean, your president loves doing it.
When they said he was the president, I felt like touching a pussy. I seen a couple pussies around me. I'm not gonna lie.
I walked outside and I felt the same fucking way.
When I got home, I grabbed my girl's pussy because she won't call the police. It felt good. I felt really presidential.
That was a smart move.
I waited till I got home.
Yeah, because if you would have touched somebody outside, I don't think it would have went the same way.
I was hoping it would be kind of porno-y and I could grab the pussy and she looks at me like, I kind
of had a thought similar to that because I was walking by and I seen this lady coming by and I said to myself, what if I grab the pussy right now? And she asked me, what the fuck are you doing? I just say, yo, my president can do it. Why can't I?
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? And literally, like, she would just look at me and just go, you know what? You're right. Have a great day. Make America great again. And I'm like, yo, this, I like this guy. You know what I mean? And then I realized it was all a fantasy, people. It was all a fantasy, but we got to realize we got to deal with that. Our president loves touching pussies.
And you know what? If he loves touching pussies, I got no choice as an American but to rock with the president. I'm touching pussies. And I've seen a few pussies. There's where I work, all the women wear tight ass pants.
Man, I love pussy.
So all day I'm just staring at pussies.
I don't got a problem with pussy.
Me neither.
Pussy don't talk back.
It's amazing.
It just stay there. You know what I mean? If you treat pussy good, pussy be good to you. So I think Donald Trump is on the sun. Let's just have him do his thing. Listen, we're stuck with him for 4 years. But just remember, people, after the 4 years, no matter what happens, you can still vote for somebody else. I'm not trying to drop no names. I'm not trying to get this in your head or nothing like that. But
Kanye 2020.
I mean, listen, you going for Kanye, you know, that's fine. That's cool. You know what I mean? Everybody loves Kanye and everything. But, you know, if you feel a certain way, listen, after the 4 years, do your thing and vote for somebody else. You know, I'm not going to drop no names or nothing like that, but I would love to see somebody else get up on there, maybe like a Latino. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody a little bit more diverse for president. You know, shake it up a little bit. What you think? What you think, homie?
That's never going to happen.
Nah, yeah, probably not.
That's never going to... I don't even know any prominent Latinos that can really do that right now. Who you know that's really popping, like that's Latino like that? George Lopez going to be the president?
I mean, J-Lo?
She's a woman, so right there, they already fucked up with Hillary.
That's a combo. She a woman and she Latina.
And she fine, but that don't mean she gonna get it.
Jenny, she from the block.
Exactly. They not gonna put Jenny from the block.
I mean, why not? I mean, she's sexy. She's funny. Think about how those debates would have been so differently. Her coming out dressed in something just taped to her bra. Oh man, you can imagine the ratings on CNN. That shit would have exploded.
Yeah. I mean, if Donald Trump could do it, I guess anybody can now. Anybody can.
He gives us hope, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're trying to get at. Listen, if a regular man like that could move into power like that and knock somebody like Hillary Clinton out of the political view and out of the mindset of everybody and show her for what she really is, man, I call that hope. That's all I gotta say.
What is she? A lady trying to do her job, or is she a guy on TV trying to be the man?
Listen, I don't know who the fuck she thinks she is, but there's just so much shit around Hillary, so much speculation, the emails and the bullshit. I just can't trust her. I can't. And even if I wanted to, I mean, listen, you turn on the news and all you hear is about Hillary.
See, I'd rather, honestly, if I'm gonna have a president, I'd rather have a president with some secrets than a motherfucker that puts all his business on the internet.
Yeah, man.
Imagine he like, yeah, we about to hit them right now. And he's hitting that on Twitter. They gonna know they out of there.
I doubt that. Because Trump was pushing the fact that, you know, the government was literally announcing to the world when they were going to move in and attack on ISIS and when they were going to do this, that, and the third. And what he was trying to say is basically like, why are you telling them what we're going to do? Just do it. Go in there, you know, SEAL Team 6 them niggas. You know what I mean? Bring them bodies out. And then we go home, raise the flag, and America is great again. That's all I got to say about that. That's all.
Donald Trump, I mean, I don't know. I guess, like I said, I got no choice but to see.
This is turned into a political thing.
Yeah, and it's not that. This tales from the motherfucking basement. I'm Artie.
You know what I mean? I'm over here on Prospect. You know, we just trying to relate things that's happen on a daily day basis.
Yeah. We upgraded the basement. In case you didn't know, we got a mini fridge now.
Let them know. Inform them. Listen, we moving up in the world.
Yes.
I'm not trying to say that we're getting it, but we're kind of getting it.
A little bit. We're
a
doing
little
it.
better than you.
We got a mini fridge down here, and what is it stocked with?
Oh man, Budweiser.
Budweiser.
One of the best beers in the world. It is renowned, and it is exclusive from benchwood aging, and it produces the taste of smoothiness and drinkability which you will find in no other beer. Budweiser, America, Trump, America is gonna be great again. I just gotta say that. I'm sorry, the refrigerator just brought it back to Trump. Sorry about that. You know, but we do have a new fridge, and it is stocked to the fucking brim with Budweiser, people.
America.
It's
America
great.
is great again.
It's great. And by the way, we still haven't figured out a whole, you know, like washing our hands thing down here, because we're using like Mr. Clean.
Yeah.
Because we haven't bought like the lotion or the hand sanitizer thing. But I did happen to bring by, I don't know if you saw it, Five. I brought by a roll of toilet tissue.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we supposed to take shits down now?
I mean, listen, I prepared for all scenarios. You know what I mean? Rain, sleet, snow, shit, diarrhea, whatever you want to call it. But now we got tissue.
Okay, well, if I ever gotta go, now I'm prepared.
You damn right.
It's
Just
making
make sure.
me,
Don't look at
go.
me when you doing it.
It's making me want to go.
Don't look at me when you doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I need company though. I can't go if I'm by myself.
Just
There's rats down
go
here.
to the corner or something.
There's rats down here.
Go to the corner. Take the shovel with you.
We've killed a couple rats. How many rats have we killed down here?
Man, this week I think we killed like 2 baby rats.
2 baby rats and then maybe like 2 big ones?
Maybe, I'm gonna say 1.5, because I don't know if we killed them, but we definitely stung them a bit with the shovel.
We've been killing rats down here, and like we said, we're in the basement, so there's rats that run by, and if they're stupid enough to cross our path, they're gonna get got.
You're gonna get it, rats.
They're gonna get it.
We don't play that down here in the basement.
We don't play that. You know, rats have diseases.
I mean, listen, they're filthy fucking rats, you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and they look like cats. You know how it is, America. You know how it is, New York. They're like super fucking cats down there, and they got tails, and it's just, oh man.
Yeah, they're huge, man. You gotta get rid of them.
Whenever you see a rat, pick up a shovel. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, and I used to be like scared of them, like not scared of them. Well, yeah, I was fucking scared of them. Like I see a rat, and I be like, oh no. But as I got older, I'm like, yo, I'm bigger than you. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Man, I'm scared of fucking rats too, bro. I'm not going. Remember that rat, the one that wears the hat?
Yeah.
With the colors, and it got like the little spinny thing on it. And
Stuart.
He's nah. He's always talking about cheese and pizza and
Chucky. Chuck E. Cheese rat.
The Chuck E. Cheese rat, man. I was terrified of that rat.
Speaking of the
for
Chuck E.
the fucking longest. Yo, has anybody ever seen? So, like, have you ever seen those commercials with that fucking Chuck E. Cheese rat? I mean, look, that scares the shit out of me. I would never, listen, I don't have kids, but I would never want to take my kids to some place where there's a rat running around in a yellow fucking shirt with a hat on, talking about cheese, coins, tickets, and family fun. I don't want to hear that shit.
I take my kids to Chuck E. Cheese because I have kids.
I know you do. A lot of people do.
I've been to the Chuck E. Cheese, and I go to the Chuck E. Cheese in Harlem on the west side. Shout out to the west side.
West side?
And that Chuck E. Cheese is ghetto as fuck. Half the games don't work, right? So you go there, and your kids, they just run around immediately. Chuck E. Cheese! And so...
Oh, so it's like a psycho clinic that you just drop your kids off.
And the women dress very scantily. I'm talking about like ass cheeks. You can see the thong. You can see the titties, the cleavage.
Why don't they call it psycho cheese then? I don't understand.
Listen, Chucky's there though. He's there.
Okay.
And you go there and it's the fucking 17-year-old kid that's taking your money and stamping your hand and welcome to Chuck E. Cheese. And the kid's like, can we go to Chuck E. Cheese? And you're like, dude, we're at Chuck E. Cheese and I haven't even gave you the coins yet. So
that's why I don't have kids.
You give your kids the coins, they run off. So how they play it is every like half an hour, Chucky comes out. Chucky's not just around, because if you can see Chucky, then Chuck E. Cheese is boring, because you can be like, yo, Chucky was popping, and Chucky like, well, I ain't
somehow
really...
it's because they trying to do that whole thing where it's like he's a rat, so he goes back in his hole, and you can't see him for a little bit, and he comes back outside, and then...
No, they're doing it like, oh, Chuck E. Cheese is the man, so Chucky comes out like, oh, I'm stunting on you, I'm Chucky, and then he goes back.
Don't tell me he comes out with the chain on, throwing up the rock and everything. No, Jay-Z's playing in the background. Chuck E. Cheese shut off the hook, I'm about to go.
It's kind of like that. Here's what happened. I'm at Chuck E. Cheese with my kids. I love my kids, so I take them to Chuck E. Cheese. They at Chuck E. Cheese. We love Chuck E. Cheese. They're playing the games. So Chucky comes out. It's great for them. I'm bored out of my fucking mind. So Chucky comes out, and basically what happens is when Chucky comes out, since he only comes out every 30 minutes, all the kids follow him. Oh shit, Chucky's here. So they follow him, and what Chucky does is he does a little Chucky shuck and jive. He dances a little bit, and then he takes out a bag of tickets. Like,
wait, hold on. Let me stop you right there. You mean that a rat comes out after 30 minutes and starts twerking in front of your children? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
He doesn't twerk. He kind of does like a little Chucky two-step. And what he does is...
throws tickets at your kids, man. That sounds like some fucking strip club shit, man. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's exactly what Chucky does. See, what happened was Chucky came out, and I'm like, oh shit, Chucky's here. And he pulls out a bunch of tickets out of a Ziploc bag. And I'm like, oh, Chucky's a D-boy.
What?
And Chucky, basically what he does is he goes like, oh, you ready, kids? 1, 2, 3, and then he just makes it rain tickets all over your kids.
Make it rain on them kids.
Yeah, he just rains tickets all over your kids.
That sounds that doesn't even sound right.
And the kids go crazy. They're like, Chucky came. I'm gonna get the tickets.
Right.
And they literally, it's like 40 tickets singly ripped, so it looks like a lot of tickets. And there's like 100 kids trying to get 40 tickets, and it's madness. And you got the mom with the big titties and a fat ass pushing everybody, and you kind of want to see her. So I creeps over to the side. But I didn't really see her. So
you basically saying that you take your kids to a psycho ward clinic that is run by an oversized rat who loves cheese and loves to come out and twerk and jizz tickets all over these kids.
Basically.
How much are you paying for this?
Well, the game's only 25 cents each.
Well, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
I mean...
yeah.
40 tickets, 25 cents. I really don't know my math, but that still seems like I would not take my kids there. Yeah. The thought of a brat coming out twerking and jizzing tickets all over my kids does not make me feel like I want to go there on the weekends. Yeah, I don't know.
You know what? You would say that, but when you have kids and they see the fucking commercial and they go, Chuck E. Cheese, and you're like, all right, I'll fucking take you there. And you take them there, and the chick is there, and she got her kids, and she's got the big titties and the fat ass, and you're like, you know what? Chuck E. Cheese not so bad. I can sit here and look at this woman. And you basically just do that, and your kids run around like maniacs for an hour, and you spend $20. It's not that bad as long as you don't buy food there. If you buy food there, you're spending money like an idiot. You might as well just take your kids to McDonald's and do the Happy Meal thing.
Yeah, essentially what you're telling me is you wake up on Saturdays and you just burn your money.
Yeah, the worst part of Chuck E. Cheese that I can say is getting the prizes.
Worst part? It seems like there's no downsides to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know. I've been listening this whole time, and it sounds like everything is awesome.
Chuck E. Cheese is alright. The worst part is getting the prizes, because what happens is you put money in these games, they play, oh, I did a little snatch and grab, or whatever the fuck the game is about. The worst games are the ones where, you know how you roll the coin down and you're supposed to get it into like the coin slot, that magical slot that gives you 1,000,000 tickets, but you never get it there.
Oh, I love those. They always brought down my self-esteem because I never won them.
Nobody ever fucking wins. Or the game where you drop the coin and goes into the bulldozer of coins and is pushing the coins down the slot.
Yo, how come all them coins never
come
fall?
back to
you? I don't get that. There's so many coins.
And they never come back to you. That's the bullshit.
That's amazing.
And your kids will play that fucking game 60 times because they're like, oh, this time I'm going to win all the coins.
I used to play that in Coney Island, and I'm telling you right now, we need to launch an investigation because I have never heard of anybody anywhere playing that game and actually winning those fucking coins.
You don't win the coins. They just disappear into, and you get like 2 tickets. So basically, your kid hands you 100 tickets in intervals of 2. And you have to put these tickets into a ticket counter.
Oh, so that's your job.
Yes, that is your responsibility.
So when you go to Chuck E. Cheese, not only do you let a rat jizz on your kids and throw tickets on them, but you're working, you're clocking hours, and you're counting.
You're doing math.
Oh man.
So you
Sounds like an awesome time.
You got ratchet hose, bad location, rat jizz, and you got to do math.
And you gotta do. What about the cheese? Is the cheese good? The pizza?
I've had it once. It's not that bad. I'm pretty sure there's rat jizz in it, but it's not that bad.
I guess in that scenario, I'd rather be the rat, right, than anybody else. I mean, I figured that, right? Like, he probably has a real sweet job.
Back to the tickets and the coins. So your kids play these games. 2 tickets at a time. You got to count 200, 100 tickets 2 at a time. You're putting them into this ticket counter, and basically what you get is you get a ticket. A ticket comes out and it says how many tickets it has.
No, wait. So you put tickets in the machine and you get another ticket?
You exchange all your tickets for 1 ticket.
Wow.
Exactly. So you go back to the 17-year-old asswipe with your ticket.
That's some advanced shit.
And it always says some odd number, like 178 tickets. And everything there is 84 tickets.
Look at that. Why is it always an odd number like that?
And your kids, when they go there, always look at the top because that's where all the best shit is. The Nerf gun, the Barbie doll, the RC car, all that shit is on the top. So your kids go look at the top and go, Dad, I want that one. And you go, dude, that costs 99,000 tickets.
And all you have is 1,375 and 36.
You're not getting that. And they go, okay, well, get me the RC car. Dude, that costs 87,000 fucking tickets. I brought you here. I spent $30. Give me a fucking break. So the impatient 17-year-old asswipe is standing there like, dude, you got this many tickets, you can get this stuff. And your kids are like, I don't want a Laffy Taffy, a box of Mike and Ike's, and half a Eden Skittles pack. But that's all you can get. So your kids always leave feeling disappointed. So what happens? You gotta make it up to your kids after you just left Chuck E. Cheese.
You know what it sounds like to me? Rats, cheese, hoes, 17-year-old assholes.
Jizzing on your kid's face with tickets.
Jizzing on your face, kids with tickets. And then you gotta pay more money to for your kids' happiness after you come out of Chuck E. Cheese. That, you know what? That just sounds like a regular Monday 5. I don't know why you just don't stay the fuck home.
I would stay home, but when my kids are home, they just beat the fuck out of each other. I
guess with the rat there, it's a little bit different because of all the twerking and then all the ticket throwing.
Yeah, they get caught up in the lifestyle of Chuck E. Cheese.
Right.
And the games at Chuck E. Cheese are so suck ass. They're not even good.
Is it like Dave and Buster's? Like, you ever heard of Dave and Buster's?
I've taken my kids to Dave and Buster's too.
Is that like similar but without the rat twerking?
It's similar without the rat twerking. He's not jizzing on your kid's face. And honestly, I like Dave and Buster's better. But the thing about Dave and Buster's is you're gonna spend more money.
Does Dave come out? I don't understand what the catch is there.
Dave comes out and what he does is he smacks your kid really hard once every 45 minutes.
Oh, so that's why they call it Dave and Buster's, because Dave comes out and he busts your kids.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's really what you're paying for.
That's fucking catchy.
Yeah.
That guy was on to something. Whoever was his man that came, whoever he paid to sit down with him
Buster.
and say, listen, let's brainstorm and come up with a name for this multi-million chain franchise that we're about to put up. And he literally said Dave and Buster's, and he goes, why did you say that? And the guy goes, because you come in, Dave, and you bust up the kids. There you go. We're going with it.
Yeah.
That's it. And the conversation and the meeting.
Dave and Buster's is better. Dave and Buster's has better games. Dave and Buster's has newer technology. Dave and Buster's got badder bitches at the front desk. When you come in, it's always a little sexy. Oh, welcome to Dave and Buster's.
I've never been there.
I would show you my titties if I didn't work at Dave and Buster's.
I've never been there.
You never been at Dave and Buster's? Well, I've
seen the commercials though. And they all kind of look the same.
Yeah, everybody's basically just swiping things and shooting basketballs.
And they're all like high-fiving.
Yeah, with a beer in their hand.
And eating hot wings. And I just want to know, really, like, if I go and I take my girl there, am I going to be upset when I hop on the motorcycle and I'm, like, embarrassed in front of everybody and I fall off?
Well, you know what? I can tell you this from personal experience. There's games, but if there's packed with, like, 100 people in there, you're going to have to wait. Imagine waiting 10 minutes to shoot 30 seconds of hoops with your bitch.
But the commercial ain't like that. In the commercial, he's eating hot wings, drinking soda, doing things, dancing, twerking, shooting basketballs. Nigga, he's sliding on the floor, he gets on the bike, and he doesn't crash. All of that happens in less than 30 seconds. Now, I'm under the impression that when I go to Dave & Buster's, I'm leaving kids there to get smacked around, and I'm having my 30-second run around like I just took a shot of cocaine. Like, come on. That's like false advertising right there if I can't get that when I walk in there. Seriously.
Dave & Buster's isn't really like that. But they got better prizes.
Whack.
It's not as whack as Chuck E. Cheese. It's not as whack as Chuck E. Cheese, but it's all right.
Right. How can you forget
if I was really shit faced and high and I was at Dave & Buster's and I had the opportunity, see what you should do is get fucked up and go to Dave & Buster's early when nobody's there.
Why would you go to Dave & Buster's early though? I don't understand. Like, what is it there?
Because you can play the games and nobody's gonna bother you. You can smoke a blunt, drink some Budweiser, and walk right in.
So I can come in there, do a little dance, make a little love, and get down tonight? Is that what you're trying to tell me? If I get there at 6 in the morning, is that what you're trying to tell me? So I got to be up at 4 in the morning?
No, they open at like noon. So get there like noon-ish. Get there like 1-ish. And you could be there, fucked up, playing the games, no lines, pushing little kids out the way, slap a little kid in the face, fuck him. His mom don't like him. She took him to Dave & Buster's.
I walk through the streets like before 12 o'clock, and I don't like the people I see outside. They look ugly and...
Well, it's
upset at the world, and
it's Times Square.
And I don't really think I want to go to Dave & Buster's where like I have to, confront people that's like that off the bat. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean,
yeah, well, I mean, if you like Dave & Buster's, you'll go. And I can tell you, like I said, if you were fucked up, you would like to go.
I mean, maybe we can go down there one time, drink a bottle of Henny right before we walk in, grab little pussies,
Yeah, trump it up and just walk into Dave & Buster's.
Trump it up.
Yeah, Tales from the Basement. Shout out to Budweiser, America.
Shout out to Budweiser.
Shout out to Newports.
Shout out to Newports, the cancer sticks that bring your life joy.
Yes, they do. How's your week going?
It's going okay so far. I gotta say, I'm just trying to stay positive with this whole thing, and it's getting easier every day, America. I'm just gonna tell you one thing: stay positive. Don't be negative. Don't wake up in the morning after you stub your toe and think to yourself, you know what? I'm gonna have a shitty day. Don't think that. Think that you stubbed your toe for a reason.
Yeah.
Maybe that was stopping you from getting to the train and running into that ex-boyfriend of yours that you didn't want to see, and you glad as fuck that you stubbed your toe in the morning and you didn't run into that piece of shit nigga. You understand what I mean? Or maybe you stub your toe.
I love how you jumped in the ex-boyfriend.
I'm just saying, listen, ladies.
Shout out to the ladies.
I know how y'all feeling out there. I'm just trying to give a good example. You know what I mean? And I feel like we don't talk about women enough on this show. It's not that we're sexist. You know what I mean? It's just, this is two opinions from two guys. And,
you're not going to like it all the time.
You're not. You're not going to like what you hear. You're not going to be approved of the content or the nature of what we're talking about, but it's just real stuff, real opinions. You know what I mean? Real thoughts.
See, you like to think positive. See, my thing is, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate, but
he's all about negativity.
I'm all about negativity, people. I'm all about negativity, and you know what? I use negativity honestly as a driving force in my life. See, when I think about people in my life, and I think about, oh, this person might do something nice for somebody. Why the fuck does anybody do something nice for anyone ever in the world? Why the fuck would you do that?
I don't know the answer to this.
You don't do nice things for people. Fuck people. My thing is, I use that hate and that negative energy to fuel me. I think like, you know what? I'm gonna do well, not because I love doing well, not because I want a nice car and a nice house. Honestly, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't even like driving. I just want to make the people who hate me feel worse. Like, yeah, fuck you. Because that's what I feel like is the real pure intention of man. You know what I mean? Like, yes, there are good people in this world who feed homeless people, who do all this shit and volunteer at the animal shelter. Yes, God bless them. But what I think is the core of human nature is hatred and being like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Especially living in New York where everybody's angry all the time. I grew up with that. And I think it's just a pure attitude to have. Just to be like, you know what? No. Fuck you. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what you think about me. I hate you. And I hope you hate me too. And I hate you more. And I'm going to do good just because I fucking hate you. And I want to see me doing good when you're doing terrible. I want to see you on your worst fucking day. And I'm just like, and I can just walk by you like, fuck you. I hate you.
5, you are my idol.
Yeah? You know what? You could think like this. It's not hard. Just open your mind up to hate.
I like the way you think, and I like the way you vocalize how you feel. Honest to God. I mean, listen, America. A lot of people feel the same way he feels. But you guys are just scared and pessimistic to say it. Understand?
Yeah.
So just be real with yourself. I mean, how many times do you get on the train and you standing next to the person next to you and they got the worst BO in the fucking world, and you're like, dude, oh my God, I hope this train just crashes and you just burn and everything in your face just burns off and you're melting in front of me, and I'm just completely fine listening to R&B, riding to work. And by the time the train stops in the next stop, I'm listening to KC and JoJo bumping, going crazy. You know what I mean? And it just burnt in the face. I just want you to die. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if that's your feeling,
let it out.
Real, let it out.
Let it out.
Let it out.
Be yourself. Know yourself. If you're a person that's filled with hate and you honestly hate people and you walk around with a fake fucking smile on your face, hi, how are you? How are you doing? Oh, how's your grandmother? You don't give a fuck about that person's grandmother. You don't care if she died. You don't care if she's getting raped in a basement right now. Fuck that person's grandmother. Fuck them. And you know that's how you feel. And you walk around like, hi, how are you? How you doing? You're a piece of shit. You know why?
Piece of shit.
Because you're denying your true self. And you're walking around and you're hating yourself every day, because every time you see somebody, you gotta go, hi, how are you? When you know you don't even want to fucking talk to that person.
And then people like us in the basement have to crowd around the mic just to let you know exactly who the fuck you are.
You're a piece of shit, man. You're a piece of shit. Be yourself. Be yourself. Listen, I'm the kind of person, I don't like to socialize. I don't like to, hi, how are you? I don't do that. And you know what? I don't pretend. When you see me on the street, I have a look on my face that says, don't fucking talk to me.
That's because you live in New York. Everybody got that face.
Yeah.
That's the face that we all grew up with here in the city, and everybody knows it. Accept it.
Don't fucking talk to me. I don't want to know how your day was. I don't care what your kid did in soccer. I hope your kid fell down, broke his leg. Another kid came, peed on him. Another kid came, beat the shit out of that kid. Then the referee came and raped all the fucking kids. I don't care. Fuck you. Don't talk to me. I just want to be left alone.
This has been another moment of hating people with Prospect and Audie in the basement. You already know.
Listen, if you hate people, fine. I hate people. I live in New York City. It's a small box. You live in a fucking box around other people in boxes, and everybody's fucking angry.
At least you got Chuck E. Cheese.
And you got Chuck E. Cheese. You got rats to jizz on the faces of all your children. With tickets.
Yeah, with the tickets, man. And you got Dave and Buster's, where Dave comes out and he busts you up. You know?
Yeah. So you got that, but otherwise it's fucking miserable.
There's things to look forward to.
And you know what? I'm on the subway and there's all these crazy fucking people on the subway. You know what I'm saying? People that don't respect your personal space. You're on the subway and there's this fucking guy and he's got his legs spread open like he's fucking 12 feet tall and he's really 5'2". And you're like, dude, I'm trying to fucking sit here.
We don't have nothing against the MTA. We just want to say that we love taking the trains. We love them. We love them to death. But you know, there's a lot of crazy people out there.
There's a lot of crazy people. You know what I hate? You know what I fucking hate most of all about mass transportation?
What do you hate, Five?
I'm going in on hate. I hate wheelchair people on the fucking bus.
Woo!
Are you gonna be honest with me right now? Do you like when you're on the bus and a person with a wheelchair gets on? No. Fuck you for getting on the bus in your wheelchair.
You take too goddamn long. What the fuck?
You take too fucking long. You take so long that they improve the technology for how long it takes, and it's still too fucking long. They used to have a staircase, and the staircase would fold into a flat platform.
What?
And what the person would do was they would roll their wheelchair onto the flat platform. The flat platform raises them up.
Meanwhile, I'm late to work and you still raising up on your fucking platform.
Yeah. And so the person with the wheelchair gets on the bus. And so what they did was they improved the technology so that when it lowers automatically into a platform and they can just get on.
Oh, I hate the fucking face they have, though, while the shit is raising up. Do you ever look at their face file? They got that look on them like, listen, don't judge me. I have no use of my legs. I'm judging you. I know you got to get to work, but I don't give a shit. This is more important. I got to get down to Target and buy me a mop that I can't really use and I need it today.
No, I'm judging you. I'm fucking judging you. You know why? Because you're inconveniencing me. I think if you're handicapped and you need to take the bus, you should have your own personal bus that picks up slow motherfuckers. If I'm on the bus, I don't want to waste time with that. Listen, the worst thing is that you can inconvenience me. And the one thing about the handicapped motherfuckers on the bus that we don't even get into is, first of all, they don't fucking pay. They don't pay. They get on the bus and they're like, oh, I'm in a wheelchair. Hey, I'm getting on the bus, wheelchair guy. And the bus driver's like, fuck, he's in a wheelchair. I have to pick him up by law.
So you mean to tell me if I don't have any use of my legs, I don't gotta pay for transportation? Is that what you're telling me?
No, you don't fucking pay. You're supposed to.
Can you just break my legs right now so I can get to work for free? Like, seriously. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
How you gonna do your job hopping around all the fucking time?
Listen, I don't have to hop nowhere. I just roll and elevators lift. That's how it goes. Okay? If it works out for the bus people, it'll work out for me anyway.
No, they don't fucking pay. And another thing is, those seats that they're taking, people sit in those seats. So picture this. A person in a chair gets on the bus and takes your seat. You're in a fucking chair. You already got a seat. Chain the motherfucker to the back of the bus and let's go.
Just get it moving.
All wheelchair people should have a little hook on the back of their wheelchair.
Because they already got wheels, right, Fob?
Yeah.
I see where you going with this. They can just ride the wave.
Exactly.
They can just ride the wave.
Ride the wave. And so what you do is you hook the wheelchair person onto the back of the bus and you just tow them.
And you keep your hands folded in. Don't leave your hands out.
Yeah.
That's a safety precaution.
You know? And honestly, it'd probably be pretty fun.
Yeah, think about it. They be eating like whoopee and all that bullshit. You know
and every
what I
time
mean?
they stop, they feel a little jerk. I think it'd be pretty fun. I would like to be towed by a fucking bus.
That sounds like great adventures.
But don't get on wasting my fucking time.
Yeah. That sounds like something I'd probably get on the bus with a wheelchair just to experience that shit. I don't know. I think you might be onto something.
You know what? I think you're right. I think we all, everyone who lives in New York City, and if you live in a place that has mass transportation, get a wheelchair and just take mass just to see how it feels. And you know what? You probably won't like it because you know that as soon as you're going on the thing, everyone is going, this fucking piece
I
of
would
shit.
really listen.
You
I would want to do this.
I fucking hate
I
you.
would
You're making
wanna
me
do
late to
this
work,
shit.
you little bitch.
But listen, I want to take it to another level. I would want to have my wheelchair, right? But I want it to be like a squeaky wheelchair that doesn't really work. You know what I mean?
And
So when I pull up to the bus, everybody's looking at me like, oh shit, it's a wheelchair person. And I'm just there looking at them like, I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm here with my squeaky chair. You know what it is. And then, the whole lift goes down real slow in slow motion. And then out of nowhere, I'm there struggling. I'm trying to get it through, but I really can't grab the wheel because I'm eating a sandwich at the same time. By the way, it's a salami and American cheese sandwich with lettuce and tomatoes and olive oil and salt and pepper. So I'm not letting that shit go for nothing. I don't care if you late to fucking work. If I'm in a wheelchair and that shit is raising up, motherfucker, I got one hand. You better help me. Or you better escort me on this bus.
Piece of shit.
Listen, that's the douchey way to do it, and that's how I want to do it.
You're a piece of shit.
And I want to get on the bus as soon as the elevator, the lift just goes up, and you lock in. You hear that? As soon as you hear that, nigga, I just take a bite on my sandwich right there in front of everybody. Like, yo, it's a good fucking sandwich,
You're
yo.
a piece of shit. You're gonna make the bus driver come down and push you onto the ramp.
I think that'd be fucking awesome.
You're a piece of shit.
Honest to God, listen, if I'm paying taxes, you know what I mean? Do your job.
But you're in a wheelchair. You're getting public assistance. You don't pay taxes, you fucking asshole.
Listen, I'm eating a goddamn sandwich. What more do you want from me? I can't use both my hands. You understand what I mean? This is not that commercial with the baby and the guy standing there. He's like, hold my baby. And he puts the little dip on his head and he just dunking it. This is not what this is. This is me eating a salami sandwich, being real douchey, trying to get on the bus. This is what that is.
I mean, I would hate to be... If I was the bus driver, I would leave your fucking ass. As soon as you told me, yo, I can't hit the lift, I'll be like, you know what? Fuck you, and I drive off.
And you know what I do? I just slowly take out my chain and I just tap on my cross.
Life alert.
You know what I mean? I just tap on my cross, let you know I'm a religious man. And you shouldn't be doing that. You know what I mean?
I don't give a fuck about religion. I'm leaving your bitch ass. You can't roll yourself on a bus. You rather eat a sandwich? You
listen,
fucking
that
asshole.
sounds like a hate crime to me, and I'm about to sue. That's all that's going through my mind. Just let me finish the goddamn sandwich. You understand?
Oh man, Tales from the Basement. This is something for people who live in cities where you got to take public transportation, and you be next to homeless motherfuckers, and they're talking to themselves. And I mean, have you ever had a crazy interaction with a crazy person on the train or on a bus or anything like that?
I was on the train with you the other day. You was acting a little bit abnormal.
I mean,
does that qualify or no?
I always grab pussies in public.
Yeah, you do, but this time you were screaming, "Make America Great Again," and I was just, that kind of freaked everybody out.
Nah, we chalked that up to political spirit. I mean, I've had weird experiences on the train. You never had no crazy person come up to you and just...
I mean, I've had some weird shit. Listen, one time, okay. We're going to get deep into it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Late Night Talk with Audie and Prospect. We're here in the basement, and I'm about to let you know a crazy situation, a social situation that happened to me on the 4 train. So I'm taking the 4 train. I get on the 4 train. I see a guy there. He literally has everything laid out for him. I mean, when I say everything, I mean everything. Listen, his wallet is next to him. His keys are next to him. He got the chapstick next to him. He got what seems to be a Big Mac from McDonald's with some french fries and like a Coke. I mean, listen, I don't want to get into it, but it looked delicious. It looked like he was reaching for ketchup when I saw him. And all I could think about, honestly, was like, how crazy is this guy? You know what this guy ends up doing with the burger?
I hope he eats it.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't eat the burger. He doesn't eat the burger. See, this guy proceeds to put ketchup all over the burger, then takes the burger, puts it on the floor, and right there in front of everybody, you know, we're all freaking out. Listen, it's not because he looked crazy and nothing like that. It's like, why the fuck would you put a goddamn burger on the floor? I'm fucking hungry. I'm starving to death. And you gonna put a perfectly good burger on the floor? Nigga, you crazy off the bat. I'm fucking starving. I would love to have $2.49 to go over there and get a Whopper and get myself something. But I don't got that money. And to see him putting that burger on the floor and then start getting up from the seat and start screaming obscenities all around, talking about Jesus made me put that burger there. Jesus made me do this, that, and the third. Listen, the guy wanted to rape the burger. You can tell that was evident.
Yeah?
He started to get low when he started to get down near the burger. Listen, my phone was dying. I ain't have no fucking, battery to record the shit, but you gotta take my word for it. The guy was crazy, and what I want to let you know is the burger was on the floor the whole time, so nobody ate the burger. The burger went to waste.
Was he talking to it? Was he stepping on it?
He was kind of like jerking off, like around it, trying to make the cum jizz just like fall on the burger. It was a failed attempt, though.
I had a weird experience on the train, and this was one time I used to work, and I used to get out of work at like around 5, 6 in the morning. And when you're on the train that late, the only people you see are like construction workers and nurses, the scum of society. So I'm on the train one day, and I see there's this African dude, there's another Spanish, like Mexican construction worker, all the way at the end of the train. There's myself, and then there's this big black woman. And so this big black woman turns out to be a prostitute. And what she starts doing is shaking her ass in the train, like twerking, and the African dude is like feeling her up. So World Star. This was a World Star moment, and she's on the train selling pussy. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how much does train pussy cost?
I'm sorry, I'm still hung up on my burger story. I can't believe the nigga put a burger on the floor. I could have ate that shit. But go ahead, continue with your whole pussy story.
So yeah, so she's shaking her ass, and the African dude is filling her up, and the Mexican dude is just laughing, and I'm sitting there, and I'm recording on my phone, and I'm thinking, like, how much this train pussy cost? Like, if this African dude wanted this pussy, how much would he charge for this? I mean, I think train pussy should be worth quadruple the train fare in whatever your neighborhood is.
Do you think that's fair?
I mean, if you're selling pussy on a train, you need money.
It depends on how good that pussy look. I mean, the way you describing this bitch, did she look like Tyler Perry in one of her movies?
Nah, she looked kind of like Monique twerking.
Ooh,
with a nice wig on.
That's like a BBW.
Yeah, she was extra BBW, and she was twerking on the train selling pussy. And I'm thinking to myself, how much would I?
Chicken box.
Yeah, but she didn't approach me.
Chicken box.
She didn't approach me for the simple fact that I had a nasty look on my face, like I always do, and I was like, "Yo, you nasty, you twerking on a train, stay away from me." And so she didn't approach me, but I'm thinking to myself, like, if this African guy wanted this BBW train pussy, how much would he pay? And I kind of rounded it out to $20. I thought that was fair.
So that was based on the fare and quadrupling it, or based on how this guy looked? I kind of added a little just based off of her boldness. I felt like she would go the extra mile. Like, she was the kind of bitch that you could kind of like do anything with her for $20, and that's why I kind of stuck with $20. That sloppy thot.
Yeah, she was a sloppy thot. And she was a trained BBW prostitute whore, and
that sounds so good. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I mean, if you got $20, you probably could go all the way with her and then some. But I felt like $20, that was fair. But what would you pay?
I'd say about 20 pesos, or maybe like $40.
40?
You know I mean?
You're very generous. You sound like a simp right now.
Listen, I'm just over here trying to get the people what they want. And listen, if you on a train selling your pussy, that just automatically tells me that you don't care and you don't got no dignity about your life whatsoever. So as soon as we get alone and we in a private room, you know what I mean? I'm gonna treat you like a piece of shit. I'm gonna spit on you. I'm gonna put my foot in your face. I mean, I'm gonna make you do everything and anything that you thought you wouldn't do for $40. I mean, listen, I'm gonna get my money's worth. Listen, if I'm bringing the chick home from the train and my girl gonna fucking kill me when she hit this shit. But if I'm bringing this chick home from the train, I'm paying her $40. You better lick my booty, my anus, my toes, everything. I mean, listen.
For $40?
For $40, nigga, you better get on the floor and bark like a dog.
I think you're being generous.
Listen.
I still think you're being generous. If I'm getting a train, bitch, and I'm thinking like I paid $275 for the train, I'm riding the train. She knows I don't have money.
But your tip is the STD. Remember that? That's the like the little that comes along with it.
You gotta strap it up for train pussy.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Take a ride on the wild side. You understand what I mean?
All right. So if you're taking a ride on the wild side, why would you pay more money? For $40, I want to be able to butt fuck you while you're on the phone with your mom and she's describing your grandmother's baby pictures. For $40, I want that.
That sounds like a psychological thing. I don't know. That sounds a little bit weird, but I kind of like it. I wish I had that idea myself, but I love you. You like my idol. I just love the things you say and the things you throw out. Listen, you know, I'm not trying to idolize, you know, women abuse or rape or anything like that. Listen, all I'm saying is that cigarettes, Newports are the shit.
Yes,
and Budweiser is the shit. You understand what I mean? So listen, let's just make America great again. And if we're gonna go out there and we're gonna pay these train hookers under $30, can we just agree
yes.
like under $30? You know what I mean?
Okay,
like, and it comes with the
that.
free STD.
I'm comfortable
You know what
with
I mean?
under $30.
And you can
$40, you splurging.
And listen, we'll leave it optional if you want to use a condom or not. Because then that could be like, you know, the wild card thing. You know what I mean? Like, listen, that's up to you. You understand? That's a treat for you. You understand what I mean? She's not going to tell you that, but, you know, the look in her eyes is going to let you know she's been with like 1,000 other men on the train. So, you know.
She's been riding in 6 all day.
Plus that Chuck E. Cheese ride, you know that nigga been on that shit.
Yeah, jizzing all over her and your kids with tickets.
You know how that ride get down.
Fucking, oh my God. I don't know. It's just, you see all kinds of crazy things on the train. And it's funny that we talking about the train because they building the train near us and it's taking forever. They just laundering money out the city.
Listen, I see guys standing out there building this so-called 2nd Avenue train and all they're doing is walking back and forth, lifting up a piece of wood, bringing it over here, saying, bring me that broom, do me this, do me that. Listen, just finish the goddamn train.
Yeah.
Because you know that it's another way for the government to rape us for more money.
Yeah, and it's another way for train hookers to get $30 out of motherfucker.
Listen, if they gonna be there on 2nd Avenue, I think they gotta throw a little discount when they open up. You understand what I mean? Maybe like a 50% thing. You understand what I mean? 2nd Avenue just opened up, $15 hookers. You understand what I mean? I think that's how you would attract people to ride the train.
Would you pay a $15 hooker? If she said, yo, you could go crazy, balls to the wall for $15.
Like if she said I could tie her up and dress myself like a penguin and smack her with a 3-day-old cod piece of fish that I had in my boss's refrigerator that I accidentally dropped on the way home because I was so eager to take a piss. Are you telling me that I can do that with her and actually spit in her face afterwards and tell her, listen, I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese? Are you telling me I can do that?
For $15.
Oh my God, sign me up. I'll buy the fun pass for the whole month just to get on the 2nd Avenue train. Are you kidding me right now?
You know what?
Without doubt, I wouldn't even have to think about that shit.
For $15, I would do that too.
Charge my credit card. Let that shit swipe.
If there's any $15 hoes out there that would go balls to the wall for $15, holla at me and a homie. Cause
for real, nigga. You just listen. Let me dress up like whatever I want to dress up.
For $30, I mean, if it's both of us, that's $30.
I want to throw like spaghettis on you. and make you feel like I'm your father and like you never amounted to anything, and then I want to fuck you like if I'm Donald Trump and I'm about to make you great again, just like America, people. For $15, that's what I would want to do. And if you with that, holla at us down here in the basement on the podcast. We got about $15.
Yeah. And we're finally getting into the groove of the podcast. And if you got any messages, if you got anything, any requests, just send it to Tales from the Basement. If you want to just talk about your life, anything that bothers you, we'll read it on here. We're going to give you the link after the show.
I mean, listen, a lot of those messages, we're going to read them, make fun of them.
Yeah.
Like in private, and just like come up with a whole bunch of random jokes about you, and maybe just like send a whole bunch of negativity your way. But listen, the ones that do get through, you'll make it on the show, and we'll do it to you publicly. So don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about that.
Yeah. It's pretty good, and that's really what I want to do. I want to get in touch with the fans. I want to know if people think like I do. If people have enough hate and enough animosity building up in them like me.
I don't think nobody think like you do, Bob. To be honest with you.
I think they do. I think you selling America short.
Listen, we've been down here talking about Chucky cheese rats, $15 train hookers, and Trump being the president-elect of America. Listen, I don't think nobody is thinking like you right now. But if you are America, please write us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Please let us know your thoughts.
We're going to give you the details after the show. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That was another episode of Tales from the Basement. It's November 12th.
Another hustle.
Artie. Yeah, another hustle. I'm Artie.
I'm Prospect. You already know, people. We in the basement.
And we going to leave you with that. We going to leave you with Chuck E. Cheese and train hookers and just doing the hustle and Donald Trump. So while you out there, be careful grabbing pussies and just do the hustle, baby.
And remember to keep America great again.
Hey, this is Artie from Tales from the Basement, and if you want to send us your comments, your stories, your crazy shit, hit us up at talesfromthebasement315@gmail.com. That's talesfromthebasement315@gmail.com. TALESFROMTHEBASEMENT315@gmail.com.
I don't think they're illiterate, Five. I think they got it.
People are stupid. We got to tell them. And you might just make the show. So please send it to us. We love to hear what you think.
Send it!